Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. So this is going to be a reading for any significant Pisces placements you may have. If you don't have any significant Pisces placements, it's just a house in your chart, but you were guided to the video. Trust your own guidance. It means that this video holds a message for you. Take what resonates as resonates with your situation, even if I don't give you a specific example, but you can still see the energy playing out. Like I say, trust your own guidance. If nothing makes sense, that's okay. These are general readings at the end of the day. Feel free to check out any other video on the channel. They're all done with the intention that you find them when you need them. And thank you all for liking, for sharing, for your beautiful comments, for sharing your stories with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. If you're interested in readings for all the signs, I do that on my other channel, Advice to Think Twice, linked below and at the end of the video. All right. And if you're new, this is Pisces Tarot and Advice, and my name is Monica, and I'm happy to have you here. Hope you find this useful. If you're coming back, welcome back. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces at the time I view this video. What do they need to know for their highest good? Okay, here we go. So this is going to be the situation that we're dealing with, what's being highlighted at this time. And this is going to be developments that we can expect to see happen when it comes to this situation. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. I've been getting the Nine of Swords quite a bit for Pisces. This is being in your head a lot, overthinking something, being afraid of something that might not even happen. This could also be just not sleeping properly, having nightmares. But it's like worst case scenarios. You're going through worst case scenarios in your mind. So it feels like you want to do something, but you're afraid to do it because you're afraid it might not go well for some reason. Let's see. Current situation, we have the Nine of Cups. This is something that you really want for yourself, Pisces. You found something, a job, a person, a situation, a circumstance, an opportunity that would make you very happy. You're recognizing that, but somehow that makes you scared. The challenge, strength, you're holding back. You don't have the courage to do something, or you feel like you don't have the strength to do something. And that could be, you don't feel ready to do this. Emotionally, you don't feel ready. Financially, you don't feel ready. You don't have the courage to overcome these worst case scenarios that you're running through in your head. Let's see. And the foundation, why is this happening? We have the Chariot, Cancer energy. I feel like because you would have to lead this, or you would have to initiate this, and that's what scares you. Traveling could also be involved, and that's what scares you. Something that quite literally takes you out of your comfort zone. Changes, moving from one thing to another, that could be involved, and that could be what scares you. In the recent past, we do have Judgment. So you've had the epiphany that this is something that you want. You've had that realization. You were happy for a minute. Like, yeah, I know what I want. This is it. This is great. This is for me. And then when you start thinking about implementing it, initiating it, that's when you start to second guess yourself. What's on the mind? The Seven of Wands. So this is where we're in a bit of a defensive position, where we take the word no and we use it like for anything, right? Whatever comes our way, our first response is no, because we're in a defensive position. We're in a high-strung position, under tension, under pressure. And it could be because of all the late nights, not sleeping, and overthinking things. We get to a point where it's like, I don't even want to hear about it. Okay, so for the time being, you might be pushing this away. I'm going to get more information as to what's going on, but let's see what's happening today. We do have the Ace of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands could also be you overcoming. You have a 7 and a 7 in the foundation and on the mind, so that could also be coming into your power and you overcoming, fighting for whatever this is. Because you have the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, something new that you want to invest in, that you want to work on. 10 of Cups, because you recognize it as your potentially your happily ever after. Okay, whatever that means with wherever this applies to you. Okay, If it's the job you can do happily and comfortably until you want to retire. If it's making a dream come true for yourself, a project, a goal, personal goal. If it's a romantic relationship, then this is the person you see yourself settling down with, having a family with potentially. Whatever your happily ever after means, right? So let's clarify. There is definitely a new beginning here. There's an offer. There's a solid offer, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. That could also lead to a meeting. This could also be an invitation. That could be a meeting as in, let's get drinks, let's go on a date, but also like business meeting, pitching something to someone, interviewing, okay? Or you accepting an offer that's already been extended to you. You've been going back and forth about it. It's a big deal. It's a big change. You would have to lead something. That's what kind of scared you, almost put you off. But you said, no, you know what? This is really what I want. This is something that I want. And I can do this, right? Because confidence has been the challenge. That has been what has kept you back or put pause on this. Because the Chariot overcomes anything that's in its path through sheer will and perseverance. And we can't really be very determined when we're lacking self-confidence, okay? So things have been at a halt because someone was going back and forth over their level of confidence in themselves, I feel. It's not even about anyone else. So let's get more cards out here for Pisces. Nine of Cups in the current situation. The High Priestess. You've been getting signs, symbols, synchronicities, dreams. Nine of Swords with the High Priestess. You've been getting readings done. You've been doing your own readings. You've been asking for signs and messages. You've been getting them, telling you the same thing. I feel like for some of you, you're sitting there thinking, this is unreal. This is really happening. Like, I've asked for this 3 times. They've given me the same thing 3 times, right? Strength as the challenge. The Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you slow walked something. Either to come up with a plan and that is what is giving you the confidence, or you've slow walked something to do whatever it is that you needed to do to gain the confidence and the security within yourself that this is something you can do. Or you are waiting for money, you are waiting for resources, or you are waiting for confirmation of something. The Chariot in the foundation, the King of Wands. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. This could involve a King of Wands person, but for the most part, I'm seeing this as, again, leadership. Taking the initiative, making stuff happen on your own, like you initiating. If it's on your own or not, but you're initiating, okay? That has been the challenge. Or this is to do with a leadership role, quite literally, like managerial position, next level position, you leading your own business. Okay, that has been what you've been struggling with, to make that change. Do I really do that? Do I take a chance to switch from a 9 to 5 to just focusing on my own business? You know, it's a big deal. It's a big responsibility. Judgment in the recent past, the 10 of Pentacles. You're going from the 10 of Pentacles towards the 10 of Cups. I feel like, yeah, again, for some of you, this is definitely you leaving your job and just focusing on your business. Because this is security, reliability, predictability, 9 to 5, working for someone else, okay? And you're going towards the 10 of Cups where it might not be as secure to start with anyway, but it's what makes you happy. It's what feeds your soul. You know what I mean? There's a bit of a difference. If it's a relationship, you're leaving a relationship that was secure, okay? It was safe. There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like it had I don't know, it's almost like you lost love for this. It's almost like you were in a relationship just to be in a relationship. Or, you know, it's where you tell yourself, this is good. I should be happy with this. I don't need any more. But you have to convince yourself of that, right? I'm not saying this was a bad relationship. It wasn't. I'm not saying that it was. It just didn't make you happy. It did not make you happy. Okay? 7 of Wands on the mind. The Tower. That's what happens when the 9 of Swords, when we're in the 9 of Swords for too long, the Tower comes in, right? And it's almost like it makes whatever you're afraid of happening, it does something to dispel these fears, to wake you up, to bring you back to reality. Okay, so something unexpected happens. And it puts you in a position of, you know what, I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to do this. But give me one more on this Tower. Ace of Wands. Either someone else takes initiative. And so once you're sure that, you know, whatever you want wants you as well, that gives you the confidence. For others of you, this is taking action. It feels quite impulsive, right? It feels quite out of the blue. But you've been thinking about it for a very long time. So for you, it's not impulsive. But it feels impulsive because you're saying, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I don't care. I don't want to think about it anymore. I'm just going to do it. That's that energy. So Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups for Pisces. We have the 6 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. This is definitely a long-held dream of yours. Okay, this could also be like a very gentle, loving, one-to-one connection. It could be a friend, it could be a romantic interest. The Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords is, let's talk about it. Travel, a meeting is happening. Again, just confirming the other cards. To talk about this very serious, very stable offer, opportunity of the Page of Pentacles. Okay? If this is something that you took a break from, as in you put your business aside, maybe it wasn't doing as well as you liked, you tried this again, you tried this before, right? And it wasn't doing as well as you would like. So you had to put it aside and then just get a regular job so you can pay the bills and all that. This is where you're going back to that dream of yours. You're in a much better position financially, mentally, emotionally, in order to do that. Okay, so there's a revisiting aspect here. And where is this headed for Pisces? We have Justice, the Page of Swords, and the King of Cups. Yeah, this is overcoming. You're making the right decision with the Justice card. This is also contracts, paperwork being signed, commitments being made, promises being made, discussing the details of everything. And you're quite happy with this by the end of the day, you know. With the King of Cups, could be your energy, could be another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I also see Libra. I see lots of people, lots of signs here. Earth signs, air signs, fire signs, everyone's out. Okay. Under the Nine of Swords, the Lovers. Yeah, you've been struggling with this. You found something or someone that is like the one for you. You said, this is it. This is the one for me. This is what I should be doing with my life. Okay, this is the person I should be with for the rest of my life. Something along those lines. It scared you. Either it was an intense bond, an intense connection. You weren't ready for it. You didn't see it coming. It also scared you that you felt like you had to do something. You had to take action with it. And again, there's this feeling of I'm not ready, or I don't feel like I have the confidence necessary to do this. I would have to lead this. I would have to initiate this. You may have said no to this before for some of you. Like I said, there's that revisiting aspect. You might have to leave a different commitment to pursue this, whether that's romantic or business or financial. And it's a big decision. It's a big decision because what you're leaving behind is secure. I want to make that clear. What you're leaving behind is secure. It's stable. It's predictable. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. However, your heart is somewhere else. So you had to make a choice between the safe thing and what makes you feel alive, basically. Okay? Ten of Swords, which would have involved you leaving something or someone behind that, again, it's almost like you feel like you're betraying them because they did nothing wrong. But at the same time, if you really don't want to be there, you know, are you really doing them a favor? If you're keeping them stuck at the end of the day, if you really don't want to be there, you know what I mean? Or you really can't give them all of yourself, you know? Does that make sense? and vice versa. The moon, you've been in your head about this for quite some time. We have a full moon when I'm recording this reading. So I feel like that's your moment of clarity, confirmation, final confirmation. You may have had a dream about this. Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords, a choice had to be made. You couldn't just have one foot in one world, one foot in another. Okay? Three of Wands, another three. Eight of Wands, the Hermit, yeah. Things have been moving very quickly. You felt like I have to take action or I'll lose this, I'll miss out on this somehow. Or you already felt like the opportunity is starting to slip away. And maybe that's what scared you, because it's like, oh my God, I have to do something or it'll go away, but I don't feel like I'm ready to do something now. And then that just starts, you know, the scenarios in your head. What if this happens? What if that happens? And then something happens here with the Tower. Either you just snap out of it and you just go, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to send that message. I'm going to send that invitation. I'm going to make the call. I'm going to send the application. Whatever this is, I'm just going to do it. Or something external happens that's, I don't know if you hear about something to do with the opportunity starting to slip away, and then you're like, you know what, I don't care. If I'm ready or not, I have to go for this. I have to say something. Okay? And it leads to a meeting. It leads to a reciprocal type of interaction, lots of emotion, lots of happiness, lots of joy, but also a very serious conversation. Terms, expectations, what you have to offer, what they're going for, what you're going for, and a decision being made that is, again, balanced, mutual, fair, healthy. Maybe even contracts being signed, commitments made somehow. And it's what you want. And it's what you want and what makes you very happy, okay? So Pisces, that is what I have for us today. Really beautiful reading. Something's going to shake you up and just make you go for it. Or vice versa if this is someone else towards you, okay? Again, take the roles as they fit in your situation. Now, I pulled out my affirmation cards here. Power Thought cards by Louise Hay. I love these cards. So I just want to pull one card. It may be related to the reading. It may add to it, or it may be a completely separate message. What is a good reminder for us at this time? What is a good reminder for us at this time that's going to help us, bring us clarity, bring us confirmation, bring us courage? Okay, that one. I trust the process of life. There is a rhythm and flow to life, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. Okay? So that's the message. You can pause and read it for yourself. But again, we have this message of trust. And I'm looking here and I have, I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. Remember, the High Priestess, all those signs, all those synchronicities, all those confirmations you've asked for and they've given them to you. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. Okay? So someone's taking some sort of leap of faith here, but it's not going in blind. It's like, I trust this is going to work out for me. I trust this is the right choice for me. Okay? And just going with it. Just going with it, trusting the signs, trusting the synchronicities, trusting your own wisdom, trusting your own feelings, and just going for something here, okay? And actually, it will end very well, Pisces. So, that is what I have. Let me know what you think. Let me know what this is in your life. Let me know if the reading helps you, if you've been dealing with this type of situation. Just go for it, Pisces. Just do it. It's better to know than to live in this Nine of Swords, okay? From experience. Take it from me. The worst thing that can happen is someone says no, but I do not see that happening here, okay? I'm seeing like a big fat yes, what took you so long type of energy, all right? And this could be pretty amazing for you, okay? So just do it. Just go for it. I hope this helps, all right? Feel free to watch any other video on the channel. Have a fantastic day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.